If I hadn't seen the after credits scene to Loki episode 4, I probably would be a lot more upset for this video. So if you stay past the intro, the roaring dinosaur for Rawrist, I talk about things I love, and Rawr means I love you, and dinosaur. I'm going to be talking about spoilers for episode 4, and there are some really big spoilers for this entire season going forward, so you've been warned. Tom Hiddleston said that this was going to be a pretty crazy episode, and basically the series was going to pivot from episode 4. So, he 100% was not lying or doing actor fluff or just talking it up, which is very shocking for an actor talking about a project they're working on. I am infinitely happy that when you get pruned, you just don't die, you're just not deleted from existence, that you basically get put into a little pocket area, probably a pocket reality, pocket realm, with the other variant versions of you. So that means Mobius is alive, because when they killed him and I thought he was really dead, I was like, damn, Disney, you've finally gotten some balls on you. Or to not be sexist, damn, you finally got some ovaries on you. There, now I represented both sides. Oh, what about the people that don't have testes or ovaries? Now, I feel like we all knew that the timekeepers weren't what they were trying to present themselves as, but the fact that they were actually just androids doing the whole Wizard of Oz thing with their someone behind the curtains making them talk and pull the strings, that was actually a twist I didn't expect happening. I expected it just to be, okay, they're not really too concerned about the sacred timeline, they're just kind of twisted timekeepers, but no, apparently there's something else behind pulling their strings, which we know of something that is higher up than the timekeepers in the Marvel comics, but I don't know if they're exactly going that route. So I guess I'm going to keep it a little bit more simple than where it goes in the comics, and I'm going to say, what if it's a Loki? What if it's a different Loki that is so chaotic, decided to create the sacred timeline and the timekeepers? Although Loki's like chaos, and they feel like all the universes need chaos, and that the universe is always trying to manifest chaos, so maybe it's someone or something that really hates what Loki stands for and is trying really hard to control everything and make sure there's no chaos. Did you not love the comic book accurate Lokis in the pruned pocket realm they go to? So adorable. Also, that little kid's pet, reptile Loki, just wonderful. Seeing Lokis cooperate and get things done it has been done, but it's a little bit hard. There's a lot of squabbling, there's a lot of disagreements, but I have a feeling all of them together, they're gonna start doing some crazy shit and working to take down the TVA. Although, and let me know if you think differently, I kind of felt when Loki was trying to admit his feelings to 𝑒ylvie that he was trying to take down the TVA. Not that he doesn't have feelings for her, he certainly does, but I feel like he got this light bulb on in his head, and then he started to walk towards her to admit, hey, I have feelings for you, because of what Mobius said, where he was like, if you two get together, that would destroy the entire TVA. It would bring everything down around us. So I kind of felt like that's what Loki was trying to do. Again, he likes her, but he had different motives. Can you imagine the backlash if they had actually killed Tom Hiddleston's Loki and then replaced him with 𝑒ylvie as the main MCU Loki? There would be like a million incel videos about how MCU hates men and is so woke now, and oh my god, why did this happen? I wouldn't make videos like that, but I would make videos being upset that Tom Hiddleston's Loki was gone, because that would be some major bullshit, Disney. But Disney's smart. They know a lot of people love Tom Hiddleston's Loki, and it's one of their better villains they've ever had in the MCU, so they're gonna hold on to him. I think Loki working with the other Lokis is going to, he's grown and he's become a better person, and he actually has feelings for someone instead of just hooking up with a guy or gal. But I think he can also maintain his chaotic mischievous nature by working with these other Lokis to try to take the TVA. Honestly, it would be really scary to see Tom Hiddleston Loki and Sylvie working together and jumping around and causing just chaos everywhere. The Lady Sif thing, it was nice to see her again, though she can most certainly be alive in the MCU because we haven't seen her in a while. We didn't see her during Ragnarok. We didn't see her during Endgame or Infinity War, right? And I don't know if that point of her saying you'll always be alone was the TVA realizing, okay, we can't have these two Lokis together, so I have to instill in his head, you're always gonna be alone. You're pathetic, you're a worm. Don't ever try to be with anyone because you're fucking scum. So obviously manipulation by the TVA trying to make sure that he just stays away from Sylvie. Though if they were planning on pruning him pretty soon, I guess that wouldn't matter. Ravonna, I don't know if she's still alive, but that bitch has got to go. That is so fucked up. Also, B15, or was it B12? Shit, I can't remember. The one who got her memories back and then took Sylvie to Rox Corp, that reality, and asked her questions. Did she die during the fight? I thought I saw her laying, but that's really sad if she did. But I am kind of wondering how much information Ravonna knows, how much she knows about who actually created the TVA, if she's more of a puppet or if she's more of like a side lieutenant or something like that. I'm hoping we get a lot of answers in episode 5 with Sylvie going pretty nuts on her. What if Mobius's little pocket realm, he has a jet ski and he's jet skiing with the other variant Mobiuses? This cinematography this episode was crazy beautiful. The two Lokis sitting on the rock as the moon was coming down to crush the planet and destroy everything was so gorgeous, though they're infinitely lucky that none of those falling debris ever hit them. But, you know, plot armor. How anticlimactic would that be if just Loki's in the middle of saying something and boom! A piece of debris from the moon falls off and whacks Sylvie in the head and just straight up kills her. But yeah, I know I shouldn't be surprised at this point with visuals and such with Disney Plus TV shows, because Netflix paved the way. HBO showed, hey, you can have these big budget TV shows that are comparable to movies. But it's weird when you have a TV show that seems to have better visuals than some big blockbuster movies I've seen. And it should stop being surprising because it's going to become the new norm. But yeah, it's beautiful. This series has me so excited for where they're going with especially the multiverse of madness in Doctor Strange, and how we've been told that where Wanda ended off in WandaVision is going to be continued in Doctor Strange, and that she has her quest for her kids, and just, it's gonna be so much chaos, and I'm here for it. How many times have I said chaos this video? Take a shot every time I said it. You'd probably be dead, don't do that. I love this episode. I thought it was fantastic, but let me know if you didn't like this episode and why you didn't like it, or let me know why you liked it if it's different than the reasons I liked it. Like, subscribe, and man, I cannot wait for episodes 5 and 6. The finale is just going to be crazy.